Well, hello there. So, in the VTuber community, we're all like adults and shit, right? Uh, but apparently not. So recently I have run into some things that I feel like should just be like automatic no-nos that people in the VTubing community have been doing, and yeah, this is not shade at anybody, it's just things that you probably shouldn't do. So first and foremost, in the VTubing community, privacy is important. There are some VTubers who do show face cams sometimes and stuff. I've done face cam streams in the past, but the majority of VTubers do not do that. Number one, do not dox your friends or any VTubers in general. Like, just don't. Like, don't go exposing people's personal names and their addresses, their private information. Don't go exposing any of that. That's just not cool, dude. And it's been happening a lot recently, which is really gross. Like, don't go exposing like, oh, their mom is so and so and their dad is so and so. They have this many family members and stuff like that when you don't have permission to do so. Just don't do that. Number two, don't be a weirdo. Don't go sending people dirty messages and stuff unsolicited and go, like, if they do triple X content and you're a friend of theirs, don't go watching it privately without letting them know and stuff and be weird and then start making weird comments, especially if they tell you they're not interested in that. If you buy X-rated content from them, also don't expect them to like owe you a relationship or anything. That is very weird. I unfortunately have a friend who's been through this recently, and then they also have another friend who experienced it from the same person. It's kind of gross, dude. Don't look at S workers as if they owe you a romantic partnership or anything just because you bought something from them. That is really disgusting. And there's been an uptick in like VTubers who have that content, and you shouldn't be expecting anything because you get them $5. Number three, and this goes into the parasocial people territory, don't get angry if a fellow VTuber gets into like a relationship or something. That is very bizarre. And like, even if they're friends with you, if you find out that like they are in a relationship, that is none of your business, dude. Like, you should be supportive of your friend. You shouldn't get angry and throw a tantrum and stuff. Like, I don't quite understand that. I have lots of friends in the VTubing community who have been in long-term relationships and stuff and are very open about it, trying to convince them to leave their partners or throwing a tantrum because they have a partner just because you as a creator thought like you were going to convince them to be with you or something. It's really awkward, dude. Like, I don't understand why you think that's okay. I really don't. I don't know how. I don't understand quite how creators who suffer from parasocial fans get parasocial with other creators. It's kind of bizarre. It's happened a lot recently, especially like the Cinder situation and Silvervale, but like, I don't quite understand it. I've never been a really big fan of parasocialism or anything. You just remember, like, the people behind these models and stuff are actual, like, people and shit. Like, just like you. And so, like, throwing a fit that they have real lives and, like, expecting them to drop that for you is really weird. Number 4. Don't use artists. Whether it's a video editor, whether it is a graphic designer, whether it's someone who made your starting Zoom screen, dude, they're trusting you. I had this happen with a friend recently who bought a model from one of their friends, and they just never gave them the model. They never finished it. They took a couple grand from them and disappeared and blocked them and threw a fit. because they were sending them references for the work they were getting done, and they already paid for it. And they purposely took forever on the commission until the PayPal window for dispute has expired, and so now they're kind of screwed and out of money. You should never be doing that. You also shouldn't be asking people to do work for you and saying you're going to pay them and then never paying them. That's been happening a lot as well, and it's really gross. Also, underpaying people isn't really cool. I don't quite understand where the entitlement keeps coming from with VTubers. I saw a thread recently, and if I can find it again, I'll put it up here, of someone getting mad that somebody wanted $20 for an emote with commercial art usage included. And I didn't quite get that, because some of these emotes, they don't just send them emo size, they send them as a full art piece at 300 DPI, very detailed, very well done, and $20 isn't that much for an art piece that you're gonna use forever, dude. You know, I've seen an artist who charged like $80 for an emote, and it wasn't animated, but they're a very in-demand artist, and they work with corpos, and so I like their emotes, but I can't afford them, so I just don't buy them. And this goes into number 5. If you are an artist who is also a VTuber, if you advertise something as being one price on your VGen, don't make it to where when they send you a request and then the invoice, the price is suddenly triple, quadruple, sextupled. Like, there is no reason that should jump so much. Like, if you have add-ons or anything, then cool. But if you put in your description that, hey, the price on the price isn't actually the price, it's gonna be a lot more, you're an asshole. There's no skirting around that. You're an asshole, dude. It's not cool. But yeah, sorry for the really weird video. These are just things that have been coming up a lot recently in the VTubing community, and these are things you really shouldn't do if you're a VTuber, or in general, honestly. But I don't know, let me know if you want another one of these, because I could come up with other stuff too. I have other stuff. These were just the, like, more important ones that have come up recently. Just don't be fucking weird, dude. Like, there's a good weird, like, you like Pokemon and you collect Stitch plushies, and you really, really like Sonic characters, or you like to obsess over, like, Transformers or Power Rangers or something. That's cool weird. The things I mentioned are not cool weird. They're just creepy weird.